describing what, or at least attempting to describe what simple trading really is. Excuse me. And what it comes down to is limiting the number of decisions that you have to make by imposing a structure that tells you exactly what you can do when, right? It includes multi-time frame analysis, and then you get to a point where you're kind of boxed in, so to speak. So you really can only go in one direction when you're giving the opportunity to do that, right? And the way we do it is this, and you can do this on any number of descending time frames. It really is about making sure things line up in the direction that you want them to go, and then proceeding from there. Okay, so what you have here is the S&P Midcap ETF, MDY. And clearly, insofar as we define it, or as I define it, I should say, it's in an uptrend. It's in an uptrend on the monthly, it's in an uptrend on the weekly, and pretty soon it should be in an uptrend on the daily, right? Arguably, with respect to the moving averages, it already is. We're just waiting for the linear regression channel here to agree. Okay, but here's what you can do. You can create a system of checks for yourself, wherein you say the monthly uptrend, check, the weekly uptrend, check, and then you go to the daily. The daily is where you find your entries, right? And there are any number of ways that you can do that. You can use oscillators such as the slow stochastic down here. You can use moving averages. You can use other oscillators. You can use price, strictly price. So once price makes a higher high, then you wait for a higher low and you get involved. You can use these pivot levels in the same way. And what it really comes down to is minimizing your risk, so that on those times when you do get stopped out, you get stopped out for a small amount of your account, and then letting those times when you do get involved in the market correctly, letting them run. Here, let's just say, for the sake of saying, you started out trying to buy it here on this pivot, this light blue pivot here. You bought it and it was ultimately stopped out, since your stop should be just below that. But nothing had changed on the higher level time frame, so you said, okay, we'll try it again, and you bought it here, and this trade you would still be in, and you would be structurally, in my mind, you would be in a pretty good situation. Now I think that fundamentally, and I say that with definitely with a grain of salt, but I think the economy has real problems, which in my mind should mean that the market should have real problems. But that's not what the charts are telling us. So we choose to believe, agree, and follow the charts above all else, because if you are minimizing your risk and you're using your stops appropriately, you will be taken out of the market long before anything can happen that really damages your account. Okay, so that is really what it comes down to. You set up a process for yourself whereby you put the wind at your back, so to speak, by having the monthly, the weekly, certainly in an uptrend, and then you wait for your entries on the daily. Okay, I'm going to be doing more about this, because that's really the essence of everything that we do at the Art of Simple Trading. But I just wanted to do this initial video to help you guys understand how we approach this thing, and what we're really looking to do in whatever market we're trading, whether we're swing trading, position trading, day trading, it really doesn't matter. Okay, so that's it. If you have any questions about this, comments, you disagree, anything like that at all, feel free to reach out. I love the banter about this, because I think I'm right, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it and supporting my family with it. But I do recognize that there are different ways to think about the market and different ways to attack this thing, you know, and I recognize that there may be a better way, and I'm certainly willing to listen to it. I just don't think there is. All right. So that's it, and we'll talk to you guys soon.